Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Milton from The Blessed Journey. So I wanted to make a video on, two things. The first thing is I am going into the screen printing business, right? So I'm always looking in this channel, The Blessed Journey. I started this channel, one, to give back, right? To give back my knowledge, my information, anything that can inspire you, anything that can help you make more money or help your life in any way, then that makes me happy, right? So this channel is not only about mindset or spiritual guidance or whatever you want to call it, but also finance. Like, how can we make more money, right? And the more money we make, the more we can give back. So I'm always thinking of different ways to make more money, make different streams of income, right? So having different streams of income is super important to me because there was a time in my life where I was laid off a job, and one, it took me by surprise, and two, I went from having a little bit of income to nothing coming in. And those were really, really hard times for me, not knowing where my next paycheck is going to be, not knowing if I'm going to have any money for food or anything. So being laid off taught me a valuable lesson. And that lesson is you cannot depend on one source of income. You can't, right? If you only have one source of income right now, you have to learn or you have to research other ways of getting other types of income. It could be a side hustle, a side business, whatever you can do on your side, on your spare time. Go for it, learn it, and execute, right? So that's what this channel is about, to teach you guys about different things, teach you guys about having multiple streams of income and what's working. Maybe I fail at this, maybe this is completely not worth it or whatever, right? So I'm definitely going to do screen printing, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit later in the video. I'm going to show you guys the equipment that I bought, and that's going to be coming from Amazon. And I want to share with you guys also a story, not a story, but an article that I read about Jay Leno. So Jay Leno, ever since he started working 18, 19 years old, he's always had more than one stream of income. Always. And he learned at a young age to live off one stream of income and save the other, right? So whatever he was doing, delivering pizza or whatever, he would live off one income and save the other, right? And then that habit helped him in his adult life. He became a comedian, and then he got the show, the Late Night with Jay Leno. So even though he was getting paid 20, 30 million a year on the late night show, he was still doing shows all across the country so he can save the income that was coming in for the late night show. He can save that and live off the money that was coming in for the comedy shows. So that to me is such an amazing story, such an inspiring story that, one, it will help you save tons of money, and two, just getting in the habit of, okay, I can't depend on one income. And I want to get that through your head, like, you can't depend on one income. Anything can happen. I mean, you saw when the real estate market went down and so many people lost their house and their jobs, and I always think about that. Even though it's a little weird, like, I always think about, like, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? But for me, it's helped me along the way. It's helped me to think, what can happen? What if I have to start all over? What if I have to go back and get a job again? What if? And that motivation and that thinking has gotten me to say, you know what? Let me create more streams of income. So screen printing is just another source, and I want to share this journey with you guys. And why did I pick screen printing? I was inspired, and I was looking at a bunch of videos on YouTube, and I was inspired by this guy. His name is Reyes the Entrepreneur.
So you want to start your screen printing decal business from home? Well, I already do that. And you want to know how much I make? How my week goes? And what's the worst thing about this?
And I'll put a link of his channel down below. But this guy, man, he keeps it so real and keeps it authentic, and he doesn't only share like the success, he shares also the failures, how tough it is as well. So this guy does screen printing from home, and being inspired by his channel, being inspired by his video, I wanted to make this, and I wanted to start screen printing, and I wanted to also record the process, right? Video, tape, everything that I can. So follow me on this journey. I'm about to show you guys where and what material did I get, so you can have an idea where to buy it, and then I'll show you guys what has happened so far in this journey. Alright, so this is where I bought everything from Amazon, and this is the machine that I bought. So let me click on it. So this is the exact one that I bought. Now, should you get it, I'm gonna do a review on it and have you make up your own mind. But to start off, is not that bad. So it comes like this. You have to assemble it. The instructions are bad, but it brings a DVD that you can follow along. So this is exactly what I bought, right? 4-color, 2-station. And then see here. And then I bought these exact screens. Now here's something very interesting. You gotta watch out if you want to start something like this, or if you want to buy your own things. You gotta be careful with the squeegees that you buy, right? This is a bad squeegee, not because of brand or anything. It's because the edge over here is round, and the leather over here is too soft for screen printing. This is more like for watercolors, but if you're doing plastisol ink, you do not want to have this. So I'm gonna show you the one that I did get afterwards. This is the same thing. It's just a bad squeegee. I bought some. This is a scoop for the emulsion for the screens. This is the emulsion that I bought, and this is the spray on adhesive. I might buy again. So this, I ordered this exposure unit. Let me click on it. So I ordered this exposure unit, and it was, for the price, it's super cheap, and I actually returned it, and I built my own. So I'll show you guys what I have built. I'm gonna do a video on it, but it's not worth it. This one's not worth it. So I'm not even gonna put a link over there. I'm gonna put a link for this one, and I'm gonna put a link for the new squeegees that I bought. You got the tape. I bought this what's it called, flash dryer, right? So if you're doing like multicolor prints, you gotta flash dry it in between each color. That way you get a better, your shirts will come out better. So I also bought this. So I spent a pretty good amount of money on everything that I have bought. And give me 1 second. Let me go back. Type screen printing. These are some of the colors that I bought for a job that we had. Now this squeegee is alright. This one has a square edge. So yeah, that's definitely what I bought. I bought this one, 14 inches, and the screen. So to get started, you need the machine, the screen printing machine. You need the screens, emulsion for the screens, a scoop for the emulsion, and a square edge squeegee, right? And a heat flash. Other than that, you need the tape. This is the one that I just bought, and I haven't used it yet, but this is the one that's squared, right? So this is what you want. You want this edge over here to be squared. So those are the stuff that I bought. I'm just showing you guys. I'm not saying it's good, it's bad. All I'm saying is this is the stuff that I bought, and then I'm gonna do some reviews on some of the other stuff that I didn't like. But like the squeegee, don't get that squeegee. But get something like this, square squeegee. Alright guys, so that's it. I'll put some link below, and then tune in for the next video, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what's been going on in my business. And we already got a couple orders, so super excited. and thank you for joining me on this journey.